Hello and welcome to Talk of the Town for another fabulous episode. Today we're glad you're joining us. Our first guests are Caroline Bousset and Christy Bollinger, who were our special interns here this summer at the station at WHHI-TV. So we're going to be talking with the girls as they're finishing up and sharing about their experience. Hello, ladies.
Hi. Hey, thanks for having us.
I know you've hopefully had a great summer here on the island in our surrounding area and working at the station. So we're going to talk about that today. You were part of a special pilot program, a new thing here, and it was a digital internship. Let's talk about that. If we want to start with you, Caroline.
Yeah, sure. So I know that the station's had some casual interns before, but this was the first year that they really wanted to kind of create, like Latia was saying, create a team of interns. So they brought in Christy and me, and then there were a couple other interns that one is going into more graphic design and that sort of thing. So they were able to kind of cover all of our bases. When we were doing something, they were making really cool graphics to display with some of the things that we were trying to promote. And I don't know, it was it kind of covered all the bases. We learned about social media, they let us do some reporting, some really cool things. We kind of covered all of the bases. I feel like we were just thrown in and did a bunch of different things.
Right, and going off of what Caroline said, I think that was one of the strong suits of the program, is that they had me and Caroline, we would do reporting. You know, we were in charge of the reports on Mondays, voiceovers. One of the interns was in charge of, she said, graphic design. She created animation for our for our new What's Cooking Low Country show, and she killed it. It was literally so awesome. And then the other guy, he filmed everything, you know, and so they had someone for every job. It almost felt like our team was a little news station in itself, you know.
Wow. Yeah,
it was really awesome.
So some great experience for you ladies.
Yeah, for sure.
Was there anything particular that you liked the best, that you found a little niche for yourself, or?
I think, one thing is I learned a lot about social media, and I feel there were a lot of things going in where I probably should have already known it, but just how to check insights about how you're reaching your audience and stuff like that. There are all these features on the different apps and stuff that I didn't even know existed, so that was really cool. But the most fun part was probably being on air and getting to go to cool events and just kind of talk to people and network a little bit, and it was really, really cool.
Oh yeah, I feel like I learned so much more about social media that I thought I was an expert on.
Yeah.
You know, especially my day of being a millennial, I thought there was nothing I didn't know about social media, but I ended up learning a lot, the insights, the impressions, you know, our audience. But I would agree, my favorite has definitely been our reports on Mondays. I do the Hilton Head News out and about. She does they kind of changed it up, Bluffton, Beaufort, but it's definitely been fun, you know, interacting with the anchors and being on TV.
Has any of this inspired you for your next step as you look towards your graduating, or have graduated, and you've got a little more time back to go to school in Indiana? So maybe share some thoughts on maybe how this experience has changed your perspective on some things.
Yeah, well, I did in high school, I was on our school TV show. It was kind of a big deal. But then in college, I'm more on a marketing path. But I've always been kind of interested in our media school, so that's definitely something that I've thought about now. I'm going to be a junior at Indiana University, so I was thinking, you know, I have to look into, you know, the media school classes and see if I maybe want to pick up a broadcast journalism minor or that sort of thing. So I might kind of, you know, be changing my direction a little bit. So we'll have to see.
And I think for me going forward, I definitely, because with my broadcasting back at school, we had a news station, television station there. So we had, it was called News Channel 12. And it would actually air, we did it live, we recorded it live. I got anchored for that, reported for that. And then it went on TV, local channels, on the campus, and then locally in Bowling Green. So that was pretty cool, that I've had that under my belt. But also with this internship, I feel like I've just gained a lot more experience, a lot more confidence than I had, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I did, a lot of people do their internship in college, you know, this summer, their junior summer, and I decided to do it this summer, well, mostly because it's my third summer down in Hilton Head. Past 2 summers, I didn't want to do an internship. I just wanted to come down here because it's a Kentucky student thing, come down here and work and make money and have fun, you know. Island's a really fun spot. And so I did it this summer because I didn't want to just jump into the big girl world just yet and get a job right off the bat, because I did think I needed more experience and more confidence before going forward. Yeah.
Sure, and you've gotten that here, it sounds like.
Yes, I
so
definitely
great.
have.
Wonderful. Any last thoughts from you, Caroline, before we close the segment?
I mean, it's just been like such a fun experience. It was great getting to know everyone here and like just doing a little bit of everything. And I felt like it totally, you know, like I've been coming down here for vacation all the time, but this was my first time like spending a whole summer here, and it totally gave me like a different feel for the island. Like I felt like I knew what was going on, like something would come up on like a news article and like, oh, I know about that, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a great way to just like really experience Hilton Head and like have a good time and meet some people, so.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know I speak for everyone here at the station, and we appreciate all of the hard work you've done, and we're glad to have had you here this summer. Glad you had a great time and a great experience. So
Yes.
good luck to you as you make your next step. And you stay right here. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town.